Hey everyone, Kim from One Physical Therapy out in Hudson, Massachusetts. I'm here to talk to you guys today about an exercise that's given to a lot of patients all across the country. It's an exercise called Clamshells. A lot of you probably know of it. It's given to patients that have pretty much any lower body weakness going on, typically for the hips, but also affects the knees and the feet, something that we've talked about in the past. This exercise in particular is given to so many patients that when people come in for hip weakness, most of my patients already understand what a clamshell is. However, the kicker is nobody is doing it correctly. Why bother doing a home program if you're not doing the proper routine, proper body mechanics, and not getting the proper muscle to even activate? It's essentially a waste of your time, therefore prolonging your ability to improve and heal and get better. So I'm going to go over the clamshell. I'm just going to let you know, typically I don't give this to patients for something to go home with, because over time you start feeling better, your body mechanics disappear, and again, you're not doing it correctly, so why bother? There are other routines that I will eventually go over to show you what I give to patients, but if you are doing the clamshell at home, I want you to be doing it correctly, so I'm going to show you how to do that today. So what you're going to do, all you need is your band, typically a loop one, but a long band will do, just tie it in a knot. So what you're going to do, put this around your knees. Most people do this on the floor, on a hard surface, yoga mat, or bed. It really doesn't matter. So you're going to lay on your side. Your knees are going to be bent. I want your hips and your shoulders lined up together, and your knees are going to be less than 90 degrees here. So what I want you to do, most people start by rolling their hips back. I don't want you to do that. I need you to pretend like there is a dowel coming straight from the ceiling down through your hips, positioning your hips straight up, okay? And that's going to last the entire time. As you fatigue, your hips are going to want to roll back. Don't let that happen, okay? Less is more. If you start feeling that happen around, let's say, rep 4 or 5, you either need a different band, a lighter resistance, or you need to stop, okay? So in this position, your top knee is the only thing moving. You're going to raise partial way up and then come back down. So feet stay together. The only thing moving is your knee, okay? See how when I do this, my hip stays still, okay? You don't want to be moving it back like this. That's the wrong muscle. You're not even getting that glute to activate. So in this position, hip stays pointed straight up and just move the knee. You really shouldn't be able to go very far, okay? Same thing with the other side. So just make sure you're doing the correct thing with your exercises. You don't want to be wasting time. We don't want you to be wasting your time. Everything you should do around physical therapy and rehab should be effective. You don't have a lot of time during your day, and you want to make everything as effective and efficient as you can. All right, guys, have a good rest of your day. Bye.